Hey everybody, Karan here, and welcome back to FortressCraft. So, figured we'd take a little bit of break from the resin processing. I did make a couple changes that I will probably show you at the end of the episode, but today we are going to focus on getting some more Tier 4 ores in place. So let's check the progress of everything. So we got this guy. What did I do here? There it is. Alright. So this guy goes all the way up. We are eventually going to use this for gold and titanium and all that. And we got this guy at 608. I think that's what we want. Let's throw a lift in there, see what happens. Let's see, we've got top unload all, bottom load all. Alright, that should actually do it for us. Let's head down to the bottom. Oh, I still can't remember how deep it is. Was it 750? It's been so long since I've actually been down here. 750 we start breaking, then 850 it should be. There we go. Alright, so, looks like we did reach the no, we didn't. We did not. We are a little short. Fantastic. Fantastic. What are we doing here? I think this guy we can get rid of now. Don't really need that anymore. I think that should be all the way up. Alright, so that's going to be a problem. That's going to bug me. I was debating if I want to put the hoppers in or if I just want to go back up, but I think I'm going to go back up. All better. Added a couple more rails in there and got it all the way to the bottom. Alright, so right now we have the regular cargo lift. The store's 1,000, but we eventually do want to make it into a 3,000 capacity lift. So we're going to want to clear out some space. Honestly, I don't know if it can actually transport from the bottom. Can it? That's the question of the day. Let's see. Does not appear so. Just make sure that this guy does work before we get too invested in it. Yep, there he goes. Perfect. Alright. So what we need to do now is we need to get all of this material over to this guy. What do we want to do? I think I'll start over here. Oh, do I actually have the splitters and everything necessary for this? Actually, we can leave the floor in. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need to split this. Let's see, we need 10, ideally. Probably 9 is good enough for now until we get our better cargo lift in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and I need to clear some space in this thing. Get a little bit of working room going. Oops, forgot you cannot stand on top of that. That is the thing. Alright, perfect. Boom. Alright, so let's get our splitter system in place here. Do I actually have any? I don't think I have any actual whatchamahoozits, splitter, conveyor, combiners, whatever they're called. Man, my brain today is not all it's cracked up to be. Yesterday I was supposed to record this video, and I did not because I felt like a big bag of garbage. So, still recovering a little bit from that. It was due to no fault of my own. It was not a self-induced headache from the imbibement of alcoholic beverages. It was just not feeling so good. So, do not go blaming me. Blame biology. Alright. So, I'll just do it this way. This is a pretty good way of doing it. I think it's, if you do 3, it is actually faster this way. If you do all 4 channels, I think it's faster if you use the turntable. That's what I was looking for. The turntable. Alright. So boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And I definitely need more room down here. Alright. So if we do that, and then we do that. Let's take a peek here. Good, good, good. And then we put one of you here, and we can run our piping directly in here. Let's see, where do we need to go from? There we go. That should do it. If only that was the right direction. Perfect. Actually, we could probably... It'll do for now. We definitely need to speed it up. I actually have to put in a couple of more lines here. So I'll probably do 4 lines of these, 2 from each, and then we can kind of just feed all of that into here. That'll work just fine. So let's go like that. That'll increase the rate that it's filling up for its first trip up. As usual, this is mostly just proof of concept. Make sure that we've got everything working, and then I can do all the finer details off screen to make it look all pretty and all that good stuff. But yeah, we are definitely going to need a couple more of these channels going in. So let's, while that's loading up, we do need more transport pipes as well. That's a thing that needs to happen. Where do we want to put these? I guess we could just... Yeah, we can line up with these. That'll work fine. Alright, so let's put you facing up. Boom. Ah, I love the build-to-me feature on the transport pipes. It is so much better. Alright. Get rid of you. Boom. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. We could probably just kind of do one of these majiggers. There we go. And then do one of these doodads. Why did you do that thing? Why do you do a thing that you don't need to do? Wow, we had exactly enough. Exactly enough to put a second line up here. It's not connected to anything, but I mean, it's the thought that counts. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? I think we have all the materials necessary for these. So let's just make 400 of them. Seems like a good plan. Alright. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Manufacturing plants do not make the best transportation system. Just in case you were wondering. Alright. There we go. Actually, we need to go down a little bit more yet, so that we can line up with these. And there we go. Control, boom, there we go. So there is a second line, hopefully successfully installed. And I'm going to run out of power in a second here. Oh, I don't think I have the materials. I should make an Arthur charging station, put it down here. That would be a great idea that I haven't done yet. It just takes so long to charge up these days with my new Mark II whatchamahoosit pack. Alright, what do we got here? Ah, there we go. Why are you doing not the thing that you need to be doing? Ugh, this game is kind of annoying me today. I do not know why. A little edgy, a little medicated. I did have a couple of alcoholic beverages today, so there's always that. But nothing all too significant. Alright, how are we doing here? We got 400 some left to go. We could probably, honestly, do I want to remove these? We probably shouldn't until we get proof of concept on this guy here. So I'll leave those in there, and then this can kind of keep feeding up above where we have our arc smelter. Apparently that thing is still more efficient. It's just slower because you have to make so many arc smelters to make it worth it. The blast furnace is definitely the way to do it. All right, 300 left. Might as well check our turbine over here. I don't think we ran out of juice at all anytime soon. Yeah, we had 97 still left in there, so these things honestly don't use all that much power, which is good. So we don't have to just pump absurd amounts of power into here to get these guys to mine for us. Alright, 200 left, and then we can hop up top. Why are you not doing anything? Because I had a zipper merger in here. Oh, that's why. So that I connected it to the wrong piping, because I had a zipper merger here so that it could split between materials, but that does not need to happen. Because it was doing this. So it was just taking one ore, and then this ore was just being ignored. So we'll do one of each. We'll do one chromium and one molybdenum. And where can I draw power from? So we'll do one of each. So we won't need the zipper merger in there anymore. We can just do straight from the faucet, which is a great idea. I think it might be almost ready to go back up, and we can follow it back up as well. And it's away. Perfect. Perfect. So then those should start filling up so that we can make sure that we have a new load ready for when this one is emptied. Alright, so we are back. Oop. Nope. That's not what we want. We are back up here, and did I? Oh yeah, it unloaded already. Awesome. One slot free. Perfect. Huh. I love it when a plan comes together, except when I fall down a hole. So yeah, these already emptied, which is great. We can actually get rid of all of this garbage. Take off my jetpack so I'm not annoyed by it. Alright, what do we got here? So, cannot build. Alright, blast furnace is out of power, attached to 10 hoppers. We need some power coming in here. How do we do the thing? May have to put it above. Do I have any Mark III power storage? I don't. I think I need plates for that. Yep, tin plates. Actually, I have tin plates. Perfect. Awesome. I love it when a plan comes together. So throw a lens in you. Get you all powered up. Apparently this thing takes like 2,500 power per second when you run 4 of these. Or 2,250 power per second. So it should use about 550 per. So I think it's going to use up an entire turbine to run at max efficiency. Alright, well, this leads us into our next objective here. And that is making better lenses. So, one thing that I've been meaning to make for quite a while now is the lens polisher. I haven't really gotten around to it. So, lens polisher and then the lens chromer. Unfocused lab, useful upgrade, and then uses precision technology to produce unfocused lenses from any low tier of lens. I guess I'll make both. I don't really know which is which and which is better, so we will do it that way. Alright, so we have you and we have you. What do you do and what do you do? Ah, these are kind of cool looking. Alright, so you need hopper and you need hopper. Okay. You need unfocused polished lens, and you need a lens of some sort. So this thing makes the unpolished lens, and then this polishes them with chrome bars. Alright, so we'll do a couple of chrome bars in here. Actually, this thing needs hoppers. Boom. There we go. Before I forget. Alright, so, and then we need a lens of some sort. I wonder if you can use like organic lenses in this guy. Let's test this out. Do I have any? I don't think I have any other ones, so we'll just use one of these. Why not? Alright, so let's do some magic here. Where do we want to put this? Where do we want to put these? I'll put it over here. Why the heck not? And you are a camo bot. Whoa, he's mad. Oh, there he goes. Alright. We'll put it over in this general area. And then we can kind of do that as a proof of concept here. I just really want one lens so that I can put it in my laser transmitter. Alright. So then you are looking for a lens of some sort. So if we do one of those, 300 seconds. It takes 300 seconds. Holy smokes. That's a lot of seconds. That is quite a few seconds. Okay. So we'll let that thing do its thing. And this guy is already back, which is good because it looks like it's still waiting for the hoppers to empty out, which is good. So it can make it all the way down and back up, and it still is finishing with its smelting, but it almost gets finished. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, I think I'm just going to wait for this flippin' lens to finish, and then we'll take a peek at what we get. Alright, I've moved our party upstairs so that we can have a little bit easier time generating some power for this guy. I also added a second turbine down below, just so that we had maximum efficiency on our casting base in there. So, we did make an unfocused polishing lens right here. So we'll throw that in there, and then we need some chromium, right? Perfect. Alright, so let's just throw in a bunch of chromium, and there it goes. So that's going to take 300 seconds as well, of course. While I'm at it, let's see what we can actually do. I believe we should be able to use just some of the organic lenses, since we have pretty much an unlimited supply of those guys. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Collect you back up. We should be able to use, hopefully, the organic lenses. It didn't say it on the thing, but I think it just kind of ran out of room for the tooltip. So I have to assume that these are going to work. And they do. Alright. Excellent. Hoping that once that finishes and it goes in there, that this guy doesn't take it and try to repolish it. I would hope that it would be smart enough not to do that, but never know. Let's see, refine liquid resin. Oh, those are overclock crystals. I could probably take that down. I think we have enough overclock crystals to get us where we need to go. Refine liquid resin. Empty fuel canisters, whatever. Excellent. I do have more liquefied resin. I don't think I actually showed this on camera or on screen at all. I just kind of set this up here, just for giggles, so that this is all the stuff that I was collecting while I was building the resonator, the resinicider, whatever we want to call it. All right, 170 seconds. Why don't we go check that out while that thing is polishing away? Let me actually get Arthur charged back up here real quick, and we will check it out. So I've got I think, a pretty cool system in place for gathering liquid resin. It's not quite complete yet, but it's a work in progress. Got to put in a couple of pipes and things like that to move the liquefied resin all over the place. So basically what I did, I started out with a center point here that's pretty much right above the hive mind, and I counted 20 blocks in each direction. This one, where are we? Yeah, so this one I think was actually blocked at one point, and then I had to mine it out so that we can put it in there. But these are in place. So I have 3 turbines here, and then they go down and they feed these guys. These guys are just liquid resin. They're not refining them down here, but eventually I think I will make them refine. So more than likely I'll just have them kind of channel up, and then the refineries will be like up here somewhere, and then the fuel canisters just kind of travel back and forth between the 3, but eventually they're going to make a loop all the way around. So I think it's a pretty cool setup. And then what happens when you run out of material here, you just take this entire floor, you demolish it, and you drop it down about 16 blocks, and you start again so that it can continue to kind of mine away for you. And then you have this nice cylinder of the resin material in the middle, and you can put your box around it. I did actually find another resin, an inactive hive mind, kind of on the surface a little bit further out. Let's see if it will load in here. Yeah, I think it might be that one. It's more towards the surface. It's actually right on the surface. You can see it from like the snowy layer. But I would have to destroy this one and then hope that it jumps over there and probably destroy like a bunch more. And with how expensive the explosives are, that's not really fun. So I figured I'd leave this one as is. This guy's probably going to give us all of the resin we'll ever need. We've got almost 4K of the refined resin already, and I honestly don't really have any uses for it anymore now that we have all of our big fancy machines in place. So that is what I was... we actually have a stairway now, so I don't have to keep going up the shaft. So that's pretty cool too. I enjoy it. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I was doing. Nothing too big, just kind of getting everything stylized a little bit, make it look a little bit cleaner, a little bit nicer. This thing has to go. I definitely have to work on the refining area in here, but I just can't be bothered because we do have a solution. It's just not an elegant solution. Alright, so let's go in here. A polished chrome lens. Fantastic. What do we have? 46 in there. That should be plenty. This guy should have polished, and then it hopped over there. Good. So that will just keep cycling through and get us a bunch of polished lenses. Let's see what this guy actually can transmit. I haven't looked yet. Haven't looked it up or anything. So let's put it in U. So this says no lens. If we do one of these, it does 1120 versus 1600. That's a pretty sizable jump. That's not too shabby. So let's actually look. Machine upgrades. Exceptional lens does 350, and polished does some strange amount. All right, perfect. I think it. Whoa, what is it? So, if we take a look at this, it's 320 going up to 1120, which should be the 350%, right? So 1120 divided by 350 is 1120 divided by 320. Yep, 320 is 3.5. So if you put this guy in there, goes 1600 divided by 320 is 5. So it's 500% for the polished chrome lens. That's not too shabby at all. Not too shabby. Alrighty. So that is that. Perfect. So we got a supply of some really nice lenses. We could actually. It does take up a little bit of power to do, and it takes quite a while. I might make an array of those. Make like 5 or 6 of them. Just start basically polishing all of these. We have lots and lots and lots of eyes that we can make into lenses. So let's head back down into the cold cavern area. And too far. Boom. Yeah, so I just put a second jet turbine there to connect it up to our Mark IV power storage here so that we could double our output. And looks like it's still just using all of our power. Interesting. This should be producing 910 power per second. And I thought, was it EP Geek or somebody had said that this thing requires 2250 going full out, but that would be double what it is now with only one continuous casting basin, so that might not be accurate. I may be remembering that wrong. So, and I can always work on getting enough materials that we can get this guy upgraded. Oh yeah. So we need to build another one of these, but it requires quite a bit of material. So I can't remember exactly how much this was. I think it was like 352 or something for both of these. So it's probably about 200 for just one of these pieces. 150, 200, something like that. So yeah. So that should be pretty cool. We've got a pretty steady supply coming in, I believe. We just need to get this a little bit more power. Oh, we're going to have to do so many more turbines. So many more turbines. Let's see, how are we on geothermal? Oh yeah, we need the chromed and magnetic machine blocks. That's something that we should probably work on as well. Yep, and there's going to go all of our liquid resin. Yep. So that's a thing. That's a thing. Actually, it's not too bad. So we only need 15 of these. So 15 times 64 is about 1,000. So yeah, we have plenty. We have plenty. Plenty. Alright. But yeah, I think that is gonna do it for this episode, if I remember correctly. If anybody has any recommendations on what I should build next or what I should be focusing on now, that would definitely be great. I know I have a couple of things. I have to do a little bit of cleanup, make sure this thing loads and unloads faster. I need to get some more power in here. We might do that next episode to get another power source in here. I don't exactly know where though. I could probably split it off of here and just set up a turbine array over here to kind of inject directly into it. That's probably what I'll do. So we'll make another refinery, a refinery reactor, and all that good stuff. I should have enough turbines on me. Yeah. Was that 4? I think I can make 4 turbines out of this. And that should hopefully be enough. Right now 2 is kind of halfway running it, so I'm hoping that 4 will be able to run it full out. So that should be fun. Should be fun. We can pick up next time. Hopefully I will have a couple more of the magnetic blocks and the chrome blocks and all that stuff, so that we can start making our geothermal and start working up to that. Gonna make 15 crafts of it. That's 1,500 chrome blocks, 1,500 of the molybdenum blocks, and about 1,000 of the resin, which is not a big deal. So looking forward to that. Like I said, if you have any recommendations, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, or if I derped up on anything, please feel free to let me